Welcome to special edition from today. As you can see on the table, I have set two ignition primary coils and the multimeter. That means I'm going to do a testing to verify whether these primary ignition coils are working in a good condition or not. I also have a spark plug here. These are the three different spark plugs. I am going to test it for you to see how they read, how they work. So this is going to be an interesting video content. Okay, so this is the multimeter. Anytime, just have to set your multimeter to the ohms position. That is 20k ohms, which will enable you to get the correct resistance. So multimeter terminals are this, the black means com and this one is ohms. So let me just touch it. So I have to turn it to 20k ohms. Yeah, 20k ohms will give you the resistance. So this coil, we have positive terminal. We have this is the trigger wire, this is the trigger wire, and this is the negative terminal. So this terminal will always indicate here, and the negative one would, also goes to the trigger wire, which is the grounds. So let me just tell this coil whether it's going to be read or not. So this is the negative. Okay, so okay, 0.33. This coil is very faulty. So let me just test it one more time for you to see. Negative, positive plus trigger wire 0.33. This is not the right one. There is no continuity. And then let's see this side. If this side is working, trigger wire to the negative, you can see this side is not working at all. This side is not working at all, so that means there is a breaking in this square. Only this side is working. You can also check it by this. Yes, so only this side is working. That means this square is 40, and you have to put it down. Don't use it. Now we are going to check this one and see whether it is good or not. This is a 3-pin ignition coil, so we always go by this. You can see 0.89. This coil is good. 0.89 is good. So this is always the middle wire is the grounds, that's the trigger wire, and then the first pin is the main supply. So you have to take note about it. This is very good. You can see comparing to the other one, 0.33 and 0.89. This means this coil is good. It has a continuity. The resistance is so powerful, and it's good to start. Yes, and it goes to start. This coil is good to start. So let's take note about this. Comparing to this one, this coil is not good at all. And whenever you want to verify a good spark plug, make sure to check the manufacturer recommendation for the right resistance before you check it on the multimeter. That one you can do it by your own research. I'm not going to tell you anything about it. You have to check the manufacturer recommendation for a good resistance before you check, so that it can make the work easier for you. I cannot decide for you. I cannot tell you the exact resistance for every coil in this modern system. So you have to check the exact recommended resistance for your coil before you can even set your multimeter to test it. So this is how it works. If you haven't a coil testing, it's a primary ignition coil, testing it and it has become so difficult for you, this is how you go by it. Always set your multimeter to 20k ohms or 200k ohms, which will give you the exact resistance and the ohms for specific coil. Subscribe to Eric Auto Center, follow Eric Auto TV on Facebook, share this video, like, put your comment below. So it is what it is. The reason why I did this video is that I have receiving a lot of comment in my inbox during this day, and a lot of people are trying their best to get the right ohms resistant testing primary ignition coil, but they sometimes unable to get the right ohms or resistance. So this is a clarification video for you guys, and I hope it's understandable and making sense to you. So we'll use the same procedure to check it. If the coil is faulty, automatically it will not going to read starting from 0 0. So because the reason why this one starts from 0 0 is that it's a 4-pin ignition coil, so one side electrode is working. That is why it's give us that ohms. If it's not reading at all, that means the coil is faulty. You have to change the coil. Don't try to do guesswork, troubleshooting, changing one part to another, changing ignition coil, changing ECU, changing. It may be sometimes to an electrical fault, which could trigger to wire harness or whatever. So you have to make sure you do the right thing anytime you face this kind of complex issues. If my video is very helpful to you, don't hesitate to follow me, subscribe to the page, and also center on YouTube, Auto Genius on TikTok, and Eric Auto TV on Facebook. Follow all my social platform to experience undiluted video content. See you in the next video. Bye bye.